Default smile. All right. Welcome to the introduction podcast of Steep Dreams, featuring the Mad Hatters, which is Loren and Jeff. And the meaning of the Mad Hatters is Mad Hatter's disease is caused by prolonged exposure to mercury. And mercury, as you know,
Or Quicksilver.
another name for mercury is quicksilver. Yes. So if you spend a lot of time out at Quicksilver, you're a Mad Hatter. Here we are. Some of our episodes we hope to include, but not limited to,
We're going to talk about upcoming local races or just races of common local interest. And
segment of the month. We hope to recruit some not former, but some current old school Quicksilver folks to help us with some quality challenging trails to our segment of the month features, and which would include hopefully some prizes and some competition.
concept is kind of like we pick or you pick a segment, a Strava segment, and then we go out and run it for either quality or quantity.
Or both.
Or both. And then attach the prizes that way. Also, local trail news. Trail news can mean things like trail work. We have trail work upcoming this Saturday. We're getting ready for our race, which involves a lot of poison oak abatement. But trail news can also mean things like land acquisitions by Post, land acquisitions by the Santa Clara Valley Open Space Authority that may or do in near term have like ramifications about like more trail access.
What does someone do if they would like to participate in trail work this Saturday?
So reach out to Bob or Katie. But what you do to do that is hit us up in the comments and we'll put you in touch with them.
Sounds great. Another thing we'd like to add to the podcast is runner spotlight. So spotlighting some local runners, of course, mostly, including Loren here, and some new folks at Quicksilver. I've been sort of detached from the area a bit, so I don't know some of the new folks. So it'll be good to bring some folks on here and sort of get a spotlight and share some experiences and get to know other folks and let you see some of the new folks as well as some of the old school folks. All right, some upcoming events.
So most of you probably know that Miwok 100K, a Western States qualifier, and also just kind of an iconic and tourist-friendly local ultra. It's on Saturday. Weather is kind of dicey at this point. It might be kind of cool, but that's okay. If you're into that kind of thing, I like running warm. We have some local runners running, including Quicksilver Running Club members Sylvie Abel, Sam Cox, and Mike Helms.
Fun.
If you've never hung out at Miwok, I'm sure they still have volunteering opportunities available. I'll be at Bolinas Ridge.
Where's it located?
Miwok?
Yeah.
Or Bolinas Ridge?
All of it.
Miwok is mostly in the GGNRA and Point Reyes National Seashore, which is north of the Golden Gate Bridge, which really is an iconic world-class trail running destination. Running along the shores of the Pacific through Muir Woods and all the redwood trees. I think we take it for granted because we live here and we run here. But if you don't run here and you don't live here, running there it's a vacation. It's like an amusement park for running.
Yeah.
So that's coming up this weekend, and again we have some local Quicksilver runners in the race, and we'll have Quicksilver people volunteering throughout the course.
And if you run up there before, you know that they have, like, you can spend all day out there and be in several different microclimates.
Yes, yes. Yeah, and the flowers are still blooming right there. They have a later bloom than we do because it's so much more of a mild climate. And speaking of that, things are heating up in the South Bay, literally and figuratively. Next weekend, Saturday, May 10th, is the Quicksilver Endurance Runs, the 100K and 50K. That is Quicksilver Running Club's kind of premier event of the year. Returning men's champion Stephen Cool is coming back, as is a past winner Jackie F. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher her last name. I think it's easier than I make it, but I'd rather just leave it at Jackie F than get it wrong. So yeah, past winner coming back. Sylvie, who's won our race a few times, she's running Miwok instead. So that kind of leaves the women's field a little bit open. The 50K is always a good time. You get this most of the same swag and the same taco truck, and you only run half as far. So come on, give it. The 50K hasn't sold out yet. We only have a handful of spots available, maybe 2 handsfuls. Registration closes on Saturday, but if we don't sell out and you're still trying to get into the race next week, reach out to me. Sorry to the rest of the race board that hasn't heard me say that out loud yet and publicize that. But we can make it work.
And they still need volunteers. So if you
Yes.
would like to help out and you're not running, this is a great race to volunteer. I've done it several times. Bob, I am planning to do it, but I haven't told you yet. We will link the volunteer form in the episode notes for this, so you can go there to see what spots are open. All right, I think that's it for... Oh, we're going to talk about Duncan Canyon?
Let's talk about Duncan Canyon. So next month, most of you know, is Western States. Quicksilver Running Club has been hosting the Duncan Canyon aid station. As they change the course throughout the years with Granite Chief reroutes and stuff like that, the mileage has changed in my decade plus with the of association with the aid station. It's usually mile 23 to 26, but it's in that first quarter of the race. It's still in the high country. You're still in the high altitude. You're still in the beautiful remote mountains. There are some volunteering opportunities available. This is kind of high impact volunteering because it's kind of a long drive away. The parking is limited, so we're gonna prioritize folks. If we fill up, we're going to prioritize folks that are willing to camp and things like that. So that would be something you'd probably want to reach out to me directly for. And if you don't know how to get in touch with me directly, you put something in the show comments and I'll get back to you.
Sounds great. And that's all we have for this introductory episode, but our next episodes will hopefully be filled with much more in-depth content.
More dirt in the cleats.
About the stuff we talked about. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and please comment or leave any ideas you might have for us to add some different aspects to the show. If you have ideas in the show comments as well, we appreciate that, and we'll see you next time.
Go out there and get dirty.
That too.